Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. We're doing Quick Tip Tuesday, trying a new concept, trying a new concept, and let's see how it's gonna work. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I hope everyone's doing great. Tu regardes les musiques, machin là. Yeah, that one. It's fine. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you guys are coming in, it's Taco Tuesday. Making something special. Getting ready for dinner. As you guys are tuning in, welcome, welcome. I might come back later, but I wanted to shoot a little thing through the while I was cooking as I received what I received. The message from my mom. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you tired? Do you want to give up? Do you think like you just like, it's kind of a hard time. It's Tuesday. Kids are back to school and you're wondering what to do. So let's tip chat, okay? Let's stop and have a conversation. So at the same time, it's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I'm making some tacos. So I have two ID in mind, guys, okay? Don't mind me, okay? I have two ID in mind. I'm having the taco, so I made it in different version, or either one. I'm gonna have the live. I said the live. I'm going to have the taco, okay, the regular taco, or I'm gonna have just the. Or I'm gonna have just the what they call it. I'm just gonna have the samosa. So I'm kind of debating what to do. Good evening, everyone, as you're coming in. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome, everyone coming in. I hope everyone is doing great. I'm looking for the sound effect. How is everyone doing? Good afternoon. Okay, great. So quick tip Tuesday. Good afternoon, everyone. Tell me where you guys are tuning in. Are you a mom? Are you just a person feeling overwhelmed? How is you guys doing? So this live is a quick tip. We call it Quick Tip Tuesday, where at the same time I'm prepping the meal, okay, the dinner for the farm, and I want to have this conversation with my moms or with anybody tuning in. So let me know down below. Good afternoon, everyone. Where you guys tuning in? Good afternoon. Welcome to this live. So guys, tag the live, share it. Okay, look at my nose. You point to my nose, and then as you pointing on my nose, okay, pointing to my nose. Okay, you cannot touch my nose. I know you cannot touch my nose, but just point it to my nose. And as you're doing it, okay, you are going to as you're doing it, you go right there on my nose, right there on the screen. You put it, and you're gonna send the live to all these people who are gonna show up. I mean, all the friends that are gonna be. So you put a second. Let's do some engagement really quick. Put the finger on my nose as you're putting on the screen. You're gonna send the live to all those people on your message. All your friends. They're gonna receive the live as you're doing it. Okay, it's gonna send more people to the live. Also, it gives you some engagement. The more you share, and then you tap. I want you to tap as hard as you can. Tap with your two finger like you're playing ping pong or volleyball or some whatever the game that you guys are like to play with. And also on the top of the thing, there's a heart here. That heart, you like share. As you're coming in, it's called clocking. It gives you 45 free points here on TikTok. It's free. You don't have to be a subscriber to have those points. You don't have to pay anything. It's free, but you have to engage and do it. And as you're coming in the comment, also down the comment, say hi, say hello. Where you guys tuning in from? Where you guys are? You in Africa? Are you in? Where are you guys tuning in? What time is it in your clock? So my name is Coach Bricia T Mayombo, your healing and transformation coach. I'm on a mission mission to have mom heal from trauma, discover the reason why they were born despite making babies, okay, and of course, becoming their best version, enjoy motherhood at every stage. So on this every stage. So on this Tuesday, okay, it's called quick tip Tuesday, okay, or transformation Tuesday / transformation Tuesday. We're gonna be once or every Tuesday where I'm gonna help my moms quick tips. So if you have on Tuesday, we have to say that'd be the best time to ask the question if you have, so I can give you quick tips. So as I'm doing it, I'm making a Taco Tuesday here in the US. We have what we call Taco Tuesday. So I make taco, but again, I have two options with that tacos. I have the tacos, okay, that I prepare, but I also want to make samosa. If you know samosas, down below, right down below, if you tell me if you already had samosa. So as we're talking, I'm giving those tips because if you're feeling overwhelmed, who is feeling overwhelmed down the thing? Let me know if you're feeling overwhelmed. If you are tired, share the live, tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. It's gonna invite more people in the room. So tap the screen. I might come back, but I want to share that with you now as I'm here. So tap the live. So this is already ready. As I'm doing it, I put the thing inside. It's already ready to eat. But I want to make it as a samosa too. We'll see that the different option. But it's already ready. So I have meat. I have carrots, I have potatoes, okay, so it's Taco Tuesday, okay. If you are in the US, you know that it's all Taco Tuesday, y'all. So it is what it is, okay. I wish it was another thing, but that's how you cook. It's Taco Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we try to have a different menu. So today is Taco Tuesday. So I'm making tacos. I already made the meat. It's easy to make it. So quick Tuesday. As you guys are tuning in, are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you tired? Who is feeling overwhelmed? How's your day doing? And I'm going to share the tips, how not to feel overwhelmed. Why are you feeling overwhelmed? Number one, I want to tell you the reason why you're feeling overwhelmed is because, you want to do too much. Okay, number one, you want to do too much. You want to do too much because, you want to do too much. Okay, number one, you want to do too much. You want to do too much. You want to do it by yourself. And you want to do it quick. Let me say that again. Number two, one thing. You're overwhelmed, okay? The reason why you're overwhelmed because you want to do too much, you want to do too quick, and you want to do it by yourself, okay? Let me say that again. The reason why you're overwhelmed, guys, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, guys. Bring more people in the room, bring more people. I'm giving some juice, I'm giving some quick tips, but I want you guys to be interacting. I want you guys to be active. So tap the screen. The more you tap, the more you engage, the more you're sending people here on the live, okay? We're going to be having maybe a 30-minute or 45-minute max, but I want you guys to engage as I'm sharing, guys. So let's go. Let's get some engagement point. Let's drop some emoji below. Let's drop some mic. Let's say how you guys are doing this morning. Are you overwhelmed as a mom? How is everything doing? If you have any kids, how many children do you have? How is everything going with your children? If you're feeling overwhelmed, this slide is for you, okay? I'm making this slide for you. I already wrapped the taco, okay? I'm going to bring it to the princess. She has her lunch for her class, for her dance class, so I'm bringing that for her. And then making the rest of her family. She doesn't like any veggies on her, okay? She doesn't want any veggie, but I already have the potato and then the carrots. So she's having her simple. For the rest of the family, we're adding, she doesn't like any vegetable, okay? That's what it is. And then we're putting for the rest of the family, we're going to add some cabbage that I already sliced, okay? So, yeah, so you want, number one, you overwhelmed because you want to do everything by yourself. Why do I mean that you want to do everything by yourself? Good afternoon, Golf Colio, Dripping Resign, good afternoon, welcome. How is everyone doing? Welcome. As you're coming in, clocking, that means you're tapping that hurts here, okay? And then you're tapping on the live, you're clicking on the live, y'all. So I'm making tacos for dinner here. So you want to do that by yourself, okay? You want to do too much. First of all, you want to do too much. What do I mean by you want to do too much? You want to do too much like you want to wake up in the morning, okay? You want to do the laundry. You want to wake up in the morning, you want to do the dishes. You wake up in the morning, you want to, do the hair for your child. If you have a brown girl, I mean, you has a brown girl. You has a brown girl. Do you have a brown girl? Tell me if you have a brown girl like me. Okay, brown, beautiful, a beautiful girl with curly hair. You want to do your hair, the hair for your girl, for G, because brown girl are beautiful. brand girl, if you have brand, I'm a brand mom, I'm a brand girl, okay? So you want to do your hair in the morning on Monday or Tuesday. You want to do laundry on Tuesday. You want to vacuum the carpet on Tuesday. You want to cook the meal on Tuesday. So all of that, doing too much makes you overwhelmed. Making too much, doing too much, wanting to do too much makes you overwhelmed. It keeps you fatigued. So you're waking up in the morning and you're starting doing the task, like I said, laundry. At the same time, you have the laundry on the thing. Then you have the meal for the evening on the fire, and then you have this and that going on. It's just too much activities. And I know we have been trained, okay, especially as mom, as women, that we are supposed to be multitasking. Good afternoon, Fasia. Good afternoon, Fatima. We are multitasking, or we should be multitasking, but I'm telling you, it is a false alarm. You should not be doing that much activities in one day. Let me say that again. You should not be doing that much activities at the same time, okay? That's why you're tired. That's why you're fatigued. That's why you start and you don't want to finish, or you cannot finish. That's why at the end of the day, because the same day you did laundry, you cooked the meal for your family, guys, tap the screen, tap the screen. Tapez l'écran, même si vous n'entendez pas l'anglais, tapez l'écran. On n'a pas besoin d'entendre, tapez l'écran, ok? Et partagez. As you're doing it, demain on va faire le live en français. Pour ceux qui sont là en français, en fait. Et j'espère que vous serez présents. So as you're doing it, you know, you wake up in the morning and then you're doing the laundry, okay? And then at 3 a.m., like before you go to school, you're doing the lunch. And then you have, so by the time you come back, you vacuum. You are exhausted because you've been working too hard. And what I'm teaching you right now, I learned in the hard time, y'all. There was a time as a woman, okay, as an African woman, as a black woman, okay, we were trained by our moms, by our aunts, by our grandmas, okay, that we are strong women, okay, that as strong women, we're supposed to walk, we're supposed to hustle, we're supposed to, you know, just to do things more than what you can do. You wake up in the morning and then you have the laundry going. You wake up in the morning and then you have the clothes going. You wake up in the morning and you're supposed to cook. So while the pot is on thing, you have the baby that you're showering, and then you're going like I would say like crazy, like a crazy mad woman, okay? Literally, that's how a lot of people do at the end of the day, okay? And then you end up tired because either you choose to be at home or your family can't afford for you to be at home. So you are at home, but being at home doesn't mean that you're lazy. Let me say that again. Being at home for all my moms who made a decision to stay at home, for all my moms, you know, who made the decisions to stay and take care of their kids while their husband is going, if you can afford it, or whatever you have the luxury to do, or where you can do it, you guys decided, I am cheering you on. You are not lazy. You are not, you are not like I said, you are not useless. You are a VIP. Let me say it again. You are a VIP because you are a VIP. Staying at home doesn't mean that you're lazy. Staying at home doesn't mean that you're useless. Staying at home doesn't mean that you are worthless. You know, in contrary, we need you. We need everyone who makes that decision, conscious decision, to stay at home, to breastfeed, to stay at home, to take care of the kids, to stay at home, to make sure that when the kids are coming from home, when the spouse is coming from home, they're there for that. Because right now, with the society, the right of society going on right now, there's so much divorce because there's no harmony. People are eating outside, you know, they're tired, okay? One of the reasons people are overwhelmed, they don't have time to spend time together with their family. Some people don't see their kids. That's the reality. I remember, you know, with one of my experience, I used to work in a daycare, okay? Long time ago, and I had a family, you know, a woman, the child was probably like, I would say 3 or 4 months, and the kids would spend the whole day at the daycare. It's that serious, the whole day at the daycare. Guys, tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen, say where you're tuning in, say hi, say hello. So the kids would spend the whole day at the daycare, y'all. So the mom did not have to, and we pick up the kids from 6 o'clock. That daycare used to be open from 6 o'clock to 6 p.m. So 12 hours, the kids will be in the daycare for 6 hours. Imagine you just give birth to your baby, 6 months, you don't see the kids, and then the mom would just stay. And then I heard later on that the mom was staying at home, literally, but she could not just handle the stress of, you know, having a baby. It's stressful to have a baby. So if you're stressed and overwhelmed right now, I do understand that. So that's why I'm sharing those tips with you guys so that can help you. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You don't have to do everything the same day, okay? The tip that I did after I figured out that at the end of the day, I wanted to do the laundry in the morning, and then the cook in the afternoon, and then all of that, and I felt overwhelmed. Is to schedule times, things that somebody write down below. Schedule. I learned to schedule things in advance, okay? I learned to schedule things in advance. This is what I'm teaching in the masterclass for my mom to help them get organized. How not to feel overwhelmed is to stop wanting to do everything at the same time. So I schedule time. So instead of making laundry, for example, Tuesday, instead of making laundry on Tuesday, cooking on Tuesday, vacuum on Tuesday, iron clothes on Tuesday, I separated. There's 7 days in a week, okay? 7 days in the week. During those 7 days in a week, I schedule each day for at least 2 tasks. What do I mean? First of all, now you see me today, I'm making tacos, okay? Today is Taco Tuesday. So on the fridge, there's a menu. Can I show you how to name it? On the fridge, there's a menu, okay? If you guys can see it, I don't know if you can see it. There's a menu. Yes, you can see it's clear. I took it out of the fridge. There's a menu. So each day of the week has a specific recipe. So today is Taco Tuesday. That's why we're making Taco Tuesday. So I'm planning even my meal in advance. It helps me, stay focused. It helps me not to be overwhelmed. It helps me have more energy. And it helps me, not to be able to do everything at the same time, because you're not a machine. You're not a robot. Guys, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. You're not the machine. You're not a robot, okay? As you're coming in, clocking here, you're not a robot. You're not a machine. And guess what? You are a human being. So schedule things that needs to be done, okay? Schedule the laundry different day. Schedule the cooking the different day. Schedule the schedule the hair, okay? The day that you want to do the kid hair, if you have a brown beautiful girl hair like mine, okay? Do the hair on different day. Do your the laundry a different day. So I'm telling you, I put a quick flash goal. So guys, help me also reach out this goal, okay? We're learning here on this TikTok, and as I'm learning, I'm also teaching you guys so that we can grow together, okay? So we can be transformed. Have we been transformed by regarding to what we're learning every single day. So this is a transformation room. This is a community room. This is the room where like-minded mom comes together, thrive together, heal together. We receive healing. We pray together. We learn to cook together. We learn to get organized together, and of course, we become our better self with all those tips. So today is Transformation Tuesday, but I'm doing also what we call a quick tip Tuesday. So I'm telling you, if you're overwhelmed, say I am overwhelmed. If you're overwhelmed, I'm giving you a simple method for you not to be overwhelmed anymore, okay? So I was saying that number one reason why you're overwhelmed is because you want to do too much at the same time. So number two, once you schedule a day, schedule one activity a day. For example, today is Taco Tuesday. For example, today I'm making that meal, okay? I'm making the tacos today. So that means that today I'm just making the taco. That's all I'm cooking today. That's all I'm making in the kitchen today. I'm not making something else. Let me say that again. For example, today on my menu is Taco Tuesday. So that's all I'm cooking today. That's all I'm making. I'm not making something else. It's quick. It's easy for me. I already made the thing that I wanted to make. The meat is easy to make. That doesn't make 5 minutes, at least 30 minutes. Okay, it's 30 minutes or less a meal. Why? Because energy during the week, I always say that is a luxury. It is a luxury for me to be in the kitchen during the week, okay? So I always try to plan. If I were to be in the kitchen in the middle of the week, it's not every Tuesday that we're having Taco Tuesday, but I'm trying to choose a menu that can last me that can be less than 30 minutes in the kitchen. So the taco is quick today. I schedule one thing. So once I schedule that taco, that's all we're having today. Okay, that's all for dinner, and that's it. That way I can focus. Once I'm done with that, I'm out of the kitchen. I'm cutting the vegetable, adding the thing. That's it. I'm done for the kitchen. I'm not coming back until tomorrow. That's gonna save me. And I'm telling you that I'm not making any other activities in the kitchen. Why? Because I want to save it energy. Being overwhelmed, when you're overwhelmed, you're tired, you fatigue, you don't have the need, or some point, sometimes if you have cooked, or I used to cook a lot, yo. I used to cook a lot. I mean, I still love to cook, but I used to cook too much, okay, to the point that I now don't enjoy cooking. When I'm too tired, when I'm mentally or physically or emotionally down, I cannot go to the kitchen. Okay, I cannot go to the kitchen. Why? Because I want to make sure that the food that I'm feeding my family with, it's coming from a pure heart. So if I'm down, if I'm tired, if I'm emotionally drowned, I cannot cook. So that's what I do. So you schedule that. I've done that. Then on Wednesday, for example, you can decide to make laundry. So good evening, everyone. Where are you guys tuning from? Say hello, say hi, share the live, guys. Share the live, and make sure you're clocking in here. So on Wednesday, for example, because you schedule on Monday, for example, let's say you are scheduled to vacuum your house. Okay, once a week. I call it blessing. Okay, that's just a simple example, a schedule that I'm saying. You doing the laundry. You want to do quick, or you organize. So on Tuesday, I'm making the cooking, okay? Now on Wednesday, okay, on Monday, I vacuum, okay? That's one task. That means I'm not doing anything, okay? That doesn't mean that if I want to do a light dishes, because there's a rule, we don't go to sleep with dishes in the sink. That's the golden rule, okay? So that doesn't mean that there's dishes for like 30 people. No, there's not many people in the house, okay? That means that whatever lighting that needs to be done, but I'm talking about the major task, okay? So if you need to vacuum on Monday, for example, you schedule vacuum, you vacuum on Monday, you make like a heavy cleaning, you do it, and then you go on your business. So the living room, for example, you choose one room. Okay, you cannot vacuum the whole house in one day. You cannot vacuum your whole apartment in one day. Even if you want to do it, you should not do it. That's why you're overwhelmed. Because by the time you're done, you have spent all your afternoon cleaning your house on one day, and maybe some people only have one day off a week. During your off day, you have spent your whole off day cleaning the house. Do not do it. That's why you're overwhelmed. That's why you're overwhelmed. Welcome, Alseni. Welcome. That's why you're overwhelmed. So schedule each day. Schedule each task that you have during the day. That things that you need to do, per day. Monday you do the cleaning. Tuesday you do the cooking. For example, Wednesday now you can schedule and do laundry for your kids. Okay, of course, your kids, your laundry is gonna depend if you are if you have a young kid, because when my kids used to be little, you would do laundry every day. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much. You would do laundry for the young kids on every day or every other day or every day at least, because they poop and they do everything, or they pee every day. They're like young, like a day or two, they're little kids, okay? So if you do that every day for young kids, depends. But as they're growing up, okay? As they're growing up, you will space it out. So, for example, now there's only one day for the princess. Only one day. If you're married, you have that one day with your for your spouse. Your husband clothes. Do not mix the day that you're doing laundry for your kids and the laundry for your husband. Or never, 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 never. Mix your husband clothes with your children clothes. Let me say that again. Never, ever, ever, ever mix your husband clothes with children clothes. Don't do that. So you separate it. That gives you 2 different days. So let me say that, for example, on a day you decided on Wednesday, that's the laundry day, okay? That means you're doing, I don't know, Chupe Wednesday, okay? Your daughter's laundry. You only doing your daughter's laundry. Listen to me, mom. That's the reason why you're overwhelmed, because you want to do too much. Okay? Schedule laundry for Dora on Wednesday. What does that mean to laundry on Wednesday for Dora? That means you only focusing the only major task that you have, okay? The only major task that you have for that day is to do laundry for Dora on Wednesday. So your whole day, that means that if you have to wake up, if you work 9 to 5, the night before, for example, on Tuesday, if laundry day is on Wednesday, to make you save time, because I always say that mornings are not guaranteed. The night before, that's how you save time and you avoid being overwhelmed. The night before, you will start your laundry. Let me say that again. The night before, for you, because the morning are not guaranteed, because things can happen in the morning. Kids can get sick. You might wake up late, or you might have a rush for the morning, as you're going to work or whatsoever. Put laundry, okay, in the laundry in the machine the night before. So as you're waking up, you have saved your time while you guys are sleeping, snoring, etc. The laundry is being washed, knowing that the next day is laundry day for Dora. So as you're waking up on Wednesday morning, that's the amazing strategy, my story that I'm giving with you guys. How I'm not overwhelmed with laundry no more. I don't struggle or stress about laundry. I don't have pile of clothes no more. So on Wednesday morning, the laundry is already washed. What you're doing before you go do the drop off and going to work, you put the laundry now that has been washed the night before while you were sleeping, that wasn't bothering you. You put it in the dryer, okay? If you have a dryer, you put it in the dryer, you let it dry. As you're doing the picture, you're doing the day errand and the morning errand. If you have to go to work from 9 to 5, as you're coming back from work at 5 o'clock or at 4 o'clock, laundry is already ready. All you have to do, because Wednesday is laundry day for Dora, you only sitting, okay, after you wash your you've washed yourself, you change your clothes, you sit down and now you fold that laundry. Fold that laundry the same day. That's the reason why I say that's only schedule one activity, not to be overwhelmed. The reason why you're overwhelmed because you have so many things. You want to cook the same day, you want to do laundry the same day, you want to vacuum. Do not do it. Don't kill yourself. Oh, people will say, do not. You're overwhelmed because you want to do too much at one day, at one time. You're not a machine, you're not a robot, you are a human being. Schedule time. So as you're coming on Wednesday, you know that today my mind is only Dora's day, laundry day. You put that on the sofa, you can watch your relaxing movie while everybody is doing what they're doing, or once everyone is gone, you fold the clothes, fold the laundry the same day. That may avoid to be a wrinkle, okay? If you want even 5 minutes before 30 minutes, as soon as you done, turn on again, put a little bit of like 10 minutes or 20 minutes again, run it over, dry it again so it's kind of fresh. It's wrinkleless, okay? And then if you can have some hangers in your laundry, hang the laundry, okay? As going, you just have to put it back on the laundry, in the closet like this. If it's little kid, if it's Dora, okay? Dora is a little kid. Or you want to fold on the waist, I fold everything, guys. So as you're folding everything, making sure you fold it. But again, it should not take you the whole hours. But now, because you have worked strategically, you have put your clothes the night before, that has saved you time from waiting for the clothes to be done on Wednesday, knowing that on Wednesday is Dora Laundry's day. On the night before, on Tuesday night, you've saved yourself time, 2 hours or 3 hours doing the laundry while you guys were sleeping. So on the morning again, because the morning is not guaranteed, you put the clothes in the dryer as you're going to work, as you're going to to do the drop off, and when you come back from your morning errand or your day errand, now you can fold the clothes, and that same day you put the clothes away. That is the tactic, the key to make sure that laundry is done, because otherwise a lot of people struggle because all they do, they put the laundry in the basket, and the basket you do Tato laundry on Monday, you do Yvette laundry, everybody, and then everyone has the basket full of laundry. Don't do it. Another tip that I can also give you for that, if you have 2 or 3 or 4 kids, have different basket for different kids. If you go to Dollar Tree or $1.25, however they call it, buy a basket for each kid. It's only $1.25. $1.25. You write their names down, and then you put every single one's clothes in it. As you're doing the laundry per the day, you're putting the clothes back to the laundry. So as you're folding it, you're putting also the clothes back into the basket and going to the room and making sure you put it back the same day. That gives you time. That gives you less stress. That gives you the task that's already accomplished. And guess what? And going to the room and making sure you put it back the same day. That gives you time. That gives you less stress. That gives you the task that's already accomplished. And guess what? That gives you the task that's already accomplished. And guess what? The next thing now, you can schedule an activity. Whatever is cooking, what is doing Dora's hair, but each day should have a main activities. And again, I'm not saying that you should leave the kitchen part dishes. That's a goal in my house. We sleep the dishes. You do what you want to do in your house, but I'm just saying you different ways to be not to be overwhelmed. You are overwhelmed because you want to do too many things at the same time. Okay. Number 2, I just taught you how to schedule different activities per day. Schedule different activities today. Welcome, beautiful. How are you? Welcome activity, different activity per day. If Monday you vacuum the living room, vacuum the living room. If on Tuesday I'm doing Taco Tuesday, okay, the tacos are done. Your dinner is ready. Look at that, ain't that beautiful? Dinner is ready, okay. Thank you so much for sharing the live. That's it. Okay, Wednesday, you're doing Dora laundry. Now, Thursday, you can decide to do Laura's hair. So, because you've done her laundry on Wednesday, because you already cooked, okay, on Tuesday, you don't have to worry about cooking. You don't have to worry about the cleaning. All you do is just waking up in the morning, doing a shampoo, or the night before, doing everything that needs to be done. That way, you're only focusing on her hair on Thursday. That's just an example of a schedule, okay, for that. Now, you are doing it because you want to do it alone. Some of you guys have grown kids in your house. Some of you guys have grown boys that you call babies, that they're not babies. I call them young kids, okay? I call them young kids, but again, they are somebody's husband that you guys are and still like baby them. No. My son was 7 years old. 7 years old when I first taught him how to fix his own bed. He was 7 years old. Yes, grown boys, I know. Grown boys. They're going to be somebody's husband. There are so many women now fighting, getting divorced because their husband doesn't know how to put the toilet seat down. Don't let me start right there. They don't know how to wash after themselves. They don't know how to clean after they pee. She goes and she sees there's so many things. Train your boys, okay? Train your boys. Train them boys. Say that. They're not babies. My son was 7 years old when I started teaching him how to clean his room. The reason why you need to teach him. So you have your kids that are old. Don't do that by yourself. You're overwhelmed because you're the one cooking, you're the one cleaning, you're the one doing the laundry, you're the one no. Well, how about you delegate? It's called delegate. Somebody write down with me, delegate. Delegate. You need to delegate. See, if you have an older kid or if you have a kid who can already think for yourself, that removes the stress out of you. The moment my son starting to clean his own house, own bedroom, he knew how to put change his sheets, etc. Guess what? That was a release right there. Now I didn't have to worry about who's going to clean the room, who's going to pick up after him. He knew how to do it. He knew what to do every single day. That's how you do. You need to train your kids. The Bible said train your kids. You guys babysit your kids too much. Stop babysitting those boys. You're training the girls to be a wife, and then the boys, you're just spoiling them right. Don't do that. Don't do that. Raise your kids. Teach them the same value. As you're teaching your girl to do the laundry, to do the dishes, do the same thing with your boys. Delegate. If you have different kids, give tasks. You're gonna do the dishes on Monday. Papi is gonna do the laundry, or is gonna vacuum in the living room. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, long time, I know. Guys, tap the live. Tap. There's a heart here. Make sure you're clicking. That gives you 45 free points. Share the live at least for 10 people. So as you're coming, just put the finger right here on my nose and share down below to all those people that are going to come up, guys. That brings more visibility, and you share the live. As you're doing that, you're commenting you're making comments. Also, you're interacting, okay? Because TikTok is an AI generator app. It brings more people here. It's also telling TikTok they are human being interacting. We are not robots. So share the like. If you haven't followed, make sure you follow. If you want to have more, if what you like seeing now you like it, make sure you're subscribing, guys. Subscribe, because we're gonna start having more specific subscriber only live, where I'm going to go in deeper like I do in my master classes. So guys, don't miss it. It's a cheaper way to work with me. Also, as I'm doing on May 17, I'm going to host a master class on May 17. Okay, don't miss that, because again, after that the prices might go up. Okay, after that the prices right now it's only 99. Okay, make sure 99. Yeah, make sure that you're locking in for that. If you want to learn more confident, you want to get more confident, if you want to get more clarity. Some of you guys have the message, have the story, but then you are confused, you're lacking confidence. I will take the time with you for an hour or two on my time, and I'll make sure that I train you, that I'll help you, that take your hands and show you the way. Okay, the confidence that I have today, even after being being into trauma, the confidence that I have today, the skills that I have today. Okay, and I'm still doing and trying. Okay, I'm not there, I'm still learning. I'm going to teach you that to you so you can become, as few even more. Okay, that's what you do, because again, there's no success without without successful. And I want my mom to try. I want my mom to become the best. I want my mom to be not only cooking or doing what they have to do or popping kids every year, but I want you to thrive and become that best version. Okay, so that's what it is. Train your kids. Delegate your tasks. You can also ask for help if you're married, or if you have parents. Ask for help. Ask people for help. Can you guys help me do this and that? I need help doing this. Don't do everything by yourself. By yourself, there are people, all they need is they just need you to ask for help. The thing is, we are so trained saying that we are strong women. I always say people that I'm not a strong woman. I'm just a woman, period. Okay? I am not a strong woman. I'm just a woman, period. So learn, to do what... Delegate. Delegation is the key. Delegate. As you delegate, it's gonna free your time. As you delegate, it's gonna free it's gonna give you more energy. As you delegate, it's gonna give you time to do other things that you enjoy doing. Okay, that's why you overwhelm. You want to do too much the same day. Number two, you want to do you want to do too much alone. Number three, you need to schedule the activity that you want to be done. And number four, you need to learn to delegate. Again, that was a quick tip Tuesday, guys. Mommy duty that I have to go. I have to make sure that this princess of mine has her lunch, because she has dance, and on Tuesday they have lunch. Okay, they have dinner. So I made her taco, special delivery taco without the vegetable, because hers already have the potatoes and then the carrots, but she has 3 tacos, okay, without things. And then she has she loves fruit, so she has already food already prepared, strawberries, and then blueberries, because she loves the berries. Okay, and her middle name is Berry. So but she just like it. So guys, I'm gonna leave you. It was I hope you guys love it. Did that help anybody? Was that helpful? If call it 3 tip. Do you guys like those kind of live? Let me know. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't followed, make sure you follow. If you haven't, if you want to go further with me, make sure you're locking your seed for our masterclass coming up on the 17th. Make sure you're following. Okay, if you have specific question, do let us know. Make sure you're locking your seed for our masterclass coming up on the 17th. Make sure you're following. Okay, if you have specific question, do let us know. We'll be more than happy to help you and serve you. So again, that was Bricia Mayombo, your coach. Like I say, I'm going to do my mommy duty. She has her dance later on today, but I have to go pick her up and then do what I have to do. Okay, so again, that's what it is. That was me on a mission to help my mom heal from past trauma, discover the purpose, and of course enjoy motherhood at every stage. I'm here to serve you here on TikTok, going live Monday, okay, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, that's gonna be our live for the English, and on Wednesday, that's where I will do the French live. Okay, so en français, on aura le live demain. On va reprendre tous les mercredis en français. Okay, so if you speak French, Wednesday, that's going to be the French live, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday is going to be the English live, as much as the Lord allow. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. And again, remember that the world needs a here woman. So girl here. Love you guys dearly. Thank you so much. I hope you like the topic. I hope you learned something. Drop your heart down emoji below. Drop your heart down if you like that. Drop some hearts. Buy beautiful. Drop some hearts. Your last engagement, drop some heart down below to let me know that if you love it. Put some hearts, some red hearts, so I know that was beneficial, so I know that you like it. She has a backpack here. This girl is loaded. She has a backpack, and then now you have this, and then so yeah. Hashtag motherhood. Motherhood is ministry, y'all. I preach, whatever I do. Love, yeah, okay, love it. Thank you. I see you guys in the next pop-up. Remember, tomorrow, for those who speak French, I'm going to go live tomorrow for French. And then I'll see my English speaker on Thursday back. I might go back tonight. I will see. Okay, I'm no promise. So love you guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the gift. And thank you for the sharing. I appreciate you.